Uh-oh. Wait. Don't be poisoned. Amulets aren't effective? What do you mean amulets aren't effective? I have an amulet. Don't curse me. A snail. Is that a gun? It looks like a gun. Indeed a gun, and it's barely better than what you got, so guess what? That's what you get. Oh yeah, I say Mega Man X is a good and bad thing because it definitely helped me improve on like fighting final bosses, to be a lot more calm during them and learning patterns. And I use that knowledge in so many games, but the anger is still held throughout all the Dark Souls games. Not so much Dark Souls 3. Also much Dark Souls 2 when I played that for the first time. Oh my god. Anyone who's been here since the old channel will be able to tell you how mad I got at Dark Souls 2 for the first time. That was probably the absolute worst rage I could have ever thrown. Ever. Like and it was live on stream too. I literally got so mad, I'm pretty sure I threw my computer chair, flipped my current desk or something. I don't remember what I did, but I broke something. It was that bad. I don't think there's ever been a point in time where a game has made me that mad. Never. And I think it was just the added stress of trying to play well because I was live streaming. Because you don't want to be exposed to the shit the internet has to offer. Typically, when you live stream something or record something, you want to at least do decently well at it. At least this is my mindset anyway. If I'm let's playing or recording something, I kind of want it to go well. But if I feel like I'm wasting people's time, where I'm literally dying every 2 seconds, that's why I start to get frustrated, because I worry about the shit that the scum of the internet have to say, pretty much. Then again, I guess I shouldn't necessarily have to worry about that, because really, I mean, at the end of the day, who's watching these videos? Like what, 2 people, 3 people? And they're usually my friends, so I really don't have to worry about anyone being a jerk. I mean, I'm not lucky enough, or I'm not blessed enough here on YouTube to have my stuff appear on the recommended side or appear in people's boxes even if they're not subbed to me or stuff like that. I don't got that luxury. The only luxury I have is hoping people search up a game and then hope they don't look at the top results. They like scroll through it and see some lesser viewed videos. That's the really only luxury I have of people seeing my stuff. Or I have to be really lucky and hope no one's ever uploaded. Wait, it's a ray gun. Okay, it's not a machine gun. It's a ray gun. Okay. But yeah, or I can get lucky and hope and basically find a game where no one's uploaded a video on it on YouTube ever. Kind of like the Parappa video that I uploaded like a few months back, or I don't even know how long it's been on that. It's been a while now. Either way, you'd be like the Parappa video and literally have tons of people view it just because there's really nothing else on YouTube on that specific subject except a few other videos. And that's just like extreme luck. Because at this point, I'm pretty sure every game's been covered on YouTube at least once. And then they have to be entertaining enough, to make people want to see your other stuff. And in the end, I ain't gotta worry about that because I'm not that entertaining, you know what I'm saying? all I do is just, I'm not gonna try and impress nobody. I'm not gonna try and hide my inner feelings or my inner emotions, because there's no reason to do that. Do I feel bad about getting pissed off over a game? Sure. But is that who I am? Yeah, I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, I've been getting mad at games for as long as I remember, really. And it's all because of I guess, a troubled past. Not really a troubled past, but dealing with family who would, fuck with my gaming, let's just say that way, or, not play fairly, so to say. So my anger stems from, you know, playing with family members that would basically take my passion as a joke and try to fuck around too much. I'll tell you the origin story of my rage. You know, I have not told this story too often here on the channel. Usually comes up in Isaac videos or any long discussion videos or vlogs, if anything. Or, why I call them vlogs? It's called vlogs, Dan. But anyway, the origin of all my rage comes from when I was like 5 or 6, and I could use Osmond to fly over the gaps. Only got to use shall. Interesting. But yeah, when I was like 5 or 6 and I first got my Sega Genesis, and the game I played on it all the time was Sonic 2, because that was like the first Sonic game I ever played, and it was my jam. So every so often my mom would have to babysit for my granddad. You know, this girl who was like maybe 1 year older than me, 1 or 2 years older than me. I had to technically call her my aunt, even though she's like 1 or 2 years older than me, because, you know, granddad's daughter and all that. But anyways, I would be playing Sonic, and then she'd come over and say she wants to play, and I'd be like no, and then she'd go tell mom, and then mom says I have to let her play, and then so I let her play. I put on 2-player, and we played a Sonic game on 2-player. And what she would do every single time is basically, because I've played this game for a while, and she's never played it before. I told her how to play. I literally say, you know, all you do is move right and jump. That's all you do in Sonic. How do you not know how to play Sonic? So like usually halfway through the game, she would like grab my controller or unplug my controller or do stupid shit like turn the game off when she loses, and that shit pisses me off, you know? Basically try to cheat, and then when I go and tell mom about it, she'll turn around and say, nah, I didn't cheat, he cheated, blah blah blah. It's like, and like, I guess it's not really my mom's fault, but like you know how shit goes. That's when you're a kid. Like things don't ever go your way. Just it was stuff that just made me mad inside, really. But that's not the only reason I get mad at games. It was also because when I was still young, like still about the same age, I went to the Boys and Girls Club at one point. And that's supposed to be, you know, a place where a lot of, you know, kids can go during the day and have a place to go instead of staying at home all day, you know. Kind of like a community center, if anything. So mom would always take me over there every so often. And they had these arcade games and like billiard tables and things like that. And as a little kid, obviously I didn't know how to play pool that well or at all. And in the arcade game is where I really like to, you know, spend most of my time. But when I would play pool, or like we were playing the gym and like everyone would be doing foot races and all that, every time I would try my best at something, and it's usually a game, I would get like trash talked for it. And not like, you know, joking little kid trash talk, like actual trash talk, the point that they're purposely trying to make me feel like shit. And that's the shit I hate, like on just in life in general. Just like bullying is just, I have no tolerance for that shit. I really don't. That's why like I don't take, you know, things very lightly when I live stream on YouTube at all. You're gonna be a dick, I'll just ban you straight up. Like I don't even care if you meant something that wasn't supposed to be super offensive, but you act like you're trying to cause some drama. I'll just ban you straight up. I really don't I don't have tolerance for that shit. I really don't. But yeah, I would get trash talked all the time. And then when I try to defend myself from being trash talked, they would like try to get violent and literally like say something like they called me a crybaby half the time, because that's kind of what I was. They called me a crybaby for, you know, defending myself from them trash talking me. And then, of course, I'm gonna cry because you're freaking making fun of me. And then I go and tell an adult they're making fun of me, and they're just like, they don't care. And then there was one time even where one of the kids even punched me in the stomach at one point. And I went and told the adults, and they're just like, why are you tattletelling? And then I got mad because they wouldn't do anything about it. And then they sent me home. And it's just like, that's also kind of the origin story of me being a little upset over games in general. Now that has nothing to do with gaming almost, but being trash talked everywhere, just, oh my god, with the poison, I'm figuring I'm out of full heals at this point. I'm gonna have to deal with poison now. This doesn't heal poison, does it? Nope, still poisoned. Well, I'm gonna have to leave. Get rid of this poison. But that's pretty much my my background with the gaming in general. Just kids are jerks. Bullies are just fucking jerks, and I hate it. And that's just why I don't deal with bullying very well at all. I don't like people on the internet hating people for no reason. I don't like when people hate people for no reason, period. Especially when it's something so trivial like, you know, skin color or like sexuality, things like that. I don't like any type of bullying. It makes me mad. It really does. Anyway, are we still poisoned? We're not. Wait, if we just leave the dungeon, we stop being poisoned? Oh. Seemed good to me. Let's see how far we are in this dungeon. We're only at 140 years ago. Are we only going by 15 years at a time? Oh, this one jumped. Here. No, there was only 2 Atla on certain floors. Okay, this is weird. I don't know if I agree with these floors being all mismatchy like that. Of course. Why you gotta do this to me, game? This is probably the worst limited floor you could have given me so far. Well, I'm definitely gonna be drinking all that water soon. Don't break my sword. Oh, okay. I had to think about that before I did it. Oh, mighty healing, nice. Now I have another full heal. My thirst is so insanely being drained. Please help. Damn it, I thought that was a diamond. Why are these living armors even here? Like, they're just there as just like giant target dummies, I feel like. I bet if I was doing less damage, it'd probably be a little bit more trouble. Jesus! Literally, the moment I switched to Osmond, he lost all his thirst. Just gone. Before he even knew what happened, just absolutely gone. I don't remember how fast is the drain from being thirsty, because I mean, if it's as slow as poison was, I feel like I could like withhold drinking water for a while. To the point of almost being able to run back to the fountain. Well, looks like we're not gonna have to worry about that because The clock hands will be in here. We'll be able to leave. I'm gonna let me be thirsty for a little bit. See how fast the drain is. It's really slow, actually. Oh, but then I forgot my sword gives me thirst for killing stuff. So I can technically keep my thirst up without even drinking anything. Yeah, it's really slow drain for thirst. Which I'm fine with. Oops. Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Alright, let's see if I can get my thirst bar up by purely killing stuff. Oops, and nothing else. Alrighty, here we go. Heart. Get out of here, heart. Dead. Club, dead. Joker, also dead. Oh wait, what? You blocked? Oh god! Ooh, soap. Ooh, clock cans. Ooh, piece of candy. But yeah. So you know my story. I can't really tell the story perfectly because no matter what I try to do, I can't ever tell the story properly because my head doesn't work like that. I know what I want to say, I just can never get it out in the words properly. Especially when it comes to like telling long stories, I'll always know what I want to say, but just even if I talk for about 30 minutes at a time telling a story, or even an hour telling a story, it never goes according to plan. Because I always feel like I forget details every time. Ugh. But that's okay. Oh boy. Let me guess. It's going to be poison. Ah. Another bandit slingshot, eh? Not the greatest thing ever, but we'll take that. There's nothing but enemies on that side. I honestly could care less about all the money dropping at this point. I don't think there are any shops in this area. I mean, unless we could technically travel through time and go to the shops. And poor Shao just gets overshadowed by Osmond at that point. Like, literally, you don't even need to use Shao anymore. Just freaking fly over the gap. Don't worry, Shao. I still love you. You're my favorite little cat girl. Hey, don't judge me, okay? I heard that. I heard you all judging me. I can hear it. I can sense it. Even though you're not even watching this yet, and you will be soon, I can sense you judging me through the screen.